Hello, my name is Ofisa. Are you ready to start the speaking test?
Yes.
What is your full name, please?
My name is Razuanul Kabir.
What shall I call you?
Just call me Kabir.
Can I see your ID?
Here you.
Thank you, that's fine. Now, in part 1, I'm going to ask you some personal questions.
Okay.
Let's talk about sports. Do you like sports?
Of course I like it. Sports. I think every youth, every young people are like sports. And sports are like, feels you makes you active and makes you happy. So, yeah, of course, about my ages, the young ages, every people are like sports.
Do you like watching sports as well?
I just like to play it, but not really a fan of to watching sports. I just only see the World Cup type of things or World Cup final type of things. The regular playable things I don't watch it.
What sport would you like to try in the future?
I just like to try in the future. The hockey. It feels me fascinating. The hockey stick, like a weird shape in the top of his stick. So I just wanted to, getting used to it. So yeah.
Now, let's talk about books. Do you buy a lot of books?
I just don't buy a lot of books, but I just read a lot of books by downloading PDF. The PDF that things if you watch my Google Drive, you may find a lot of books on there. So yeah.
Do you read more or less than when you were younger?
I think I read more before when I younger ages because it feels me more responsibility that things. If I read more, I just get more freedom in the future.
Have you ever watched a movie that was based on a book?
Yes, I just not just one. I just use a lot of them. Just based on book, based on true story type of things. It feels me fascinating after reading a book and watching a movie about the things is that regenerate the idea and rememorize the things feels so good.
Alright, thank you. And finally, have you ever watched a movie before you read its book? Did you like it? Why or why not?
I think I just watched that type of movie, that I already read the book and after watching that movie and it feels good, of course, the characters are getting alive and working in front of me and not in my system but in the skin or it feel like realistic things.
Okay, I see. Thank you. Now in part 2, you will have to talk about the topic for 1 to 2 minutes. First, you will have a minute to think about what you're going to say. You can make some notes if you wish. Here's your topic. I want you to talk about a time when someone said something positive about your work. Your time is up. Please start speaking now.
Okay, I'm going to talk about my uncle and the KK. He's a government holder, government, high authority, job holder and very intellectual people. He just gave me a feedback after my SSC exam. Gave me a good feedback after doing, the top graded result. And she just make me motivated and take me to have take a good decision. Make me to help take a good decision. That what sector should I go, if I should follow my passion or not, that kind of things. And of course that's feels so good after getting a positive feedback from a from a higher authority person, from a good level of people. So yeah, of course it feels me motivated. I remember that when I was that type of things, I just confused that what should I do, what should I not, and he just show me a way that I figure out the things I am going to do or not. So yeah, of course that feels me so good after getting a positive feedback from a valuable person that you of course respect and of course like too much. So that's not all about talking about him. I just if anyhow I just make a good decision or not, if I get hesitant in future, I just of course going to ask for him for help.
We've been talking about positive feedback, and now I'm going to ask you some more general questions about it.
Okay.
On what occasions do parents give their children positive encouragement?
I think in our country the Eid day or that kind of things, and after the result day, for some children, for some students are not getting their hopefully result, what they are expected, and they are getting disappointed, so that they just don't get a depression, don't get a depression and take a bad decision. I think parents are making it to encouragement, fruitfulness.
Okay, I see. Thank you. Why do you think children need this kind of feedback?
I think it's impact on their mental health. Of course, we all are human, and of course we support without supporting our mental health, without supporting our surrounded people, society people, with a good feedback, positive feedback. I think people are don't people are just they lose their hope from their life. So yeah, of course there's mostly needed things for us all.
Okay, right. Do parents give their children negative feedback as well?
Of course, they do that things, especially on our besides country, India's parents are doing that kind of things. Our country's parents are and sometimes not that much, because we are still not going to that type of competitive reading or writing type of things. So yeah, that is impact, a bad effect on the student, on their reading habits and on their future life. But I think it should be changed one day.
Alright, I see, thank you. What is better to use at work? Positive or negative feedback?
Sorry, I didn't get that.
Positive or negative feedback?
I think it's positive feedback makes it work more, because after you get doing a things, if someone appreciate that things, that's so helpful to making a boost, doing a better job to next. If you don't get feel motivated, you feel just disappointed, you just don't make it happen. So yeah, of course motivation things are important, of course.
Thank you. Okay, this is the end of the speaking test.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.